guys, it's Alicia's baby nursery, and as I said in the other video that I did today, we are going to be doing a story every night. So let's get on with it. And if you've got any questions to ask me, go on my Facebook page, Alicia's baby nursery. What on earth are you doing, Freddie? What are you doing? Okay, let's put her in the pot. This is Lily. I showed. And we've got this book, The Smartest Giant in Town. It's a good book. Put her in her cot. Okay guys, into the video. The smartest giant in town. George was a giant, the scruffiest giant in town. He always wore the same pair of old brown sandals and the same old patched up gown. I wish I wasn't the scruffiest giant in town, he said sadly. And here's the picture. But one day George noticed a new shop. It was full of smart clothes, so he bought a smart shirt, a smart belt, a pair of trousers, a smart stripy tie, and a pair of smart shoes, and some smart socks with diamonds up the sides. Now I'm the smartest giant in town, he said proudly. Here's the picture. Here's the picture. George left his old clothes behind in the shop. He was about to go home when he heard a sound. On the pavement stood a giraffe who was sniffing sadly. What's the matter? Asked George. It's my neck, said the giraffe. It's so very long and so very cold. I wish I had a long warm scarf. Ooh. He is looking all smart. He looks very smart in those clothes, doesn't he? It's not scruffy. Cheer up, said George, and took off his stripy tie. It didn't match my socks anyway, he said, as he wound it around and round the giraffe's neck. It made a wonderful scarf. Thank you, said the giraffe, as George strolled, that's hard, don't know what that says, towards home. He sang to himself, my tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe, but look at me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. Here we go. The giraffe looks really funny in that. It's time to flip the page over. George came to a river. On a boat stood a goat who was bleating loudly. What's the matter? Asked George. It's my sail, said the goat. It blew away in a storm. I wish I had a strong new sail for my boat. What are you chewing a blanket for? Here's the picture. It's going to be funny this time. Cheer up, said George. He took off his new white shirt. It kept coming unstuck anyway, he said, and he tied it to the mast of the goat's boat. It made a magnificent sail. Thank you, said the goat. George strolled on, singing to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. But look at me up and down. I'm the smartest giant in town. He doesn't look very smart. Look at him. Doesn't look smart at all. He's just got a vest on and jeans, boots and a belt. George came to a tiny ruined house. Beside the house stood a white mouse with lots of baby mice. They were all squeaking. What's the matter? Asked George. It's our house, squeaked the mother mouse. It burned down and now we have nowhere to live. I wish we had a nice new house. Cheer up, said George, and he took off one shoe of his shiny shoe. It was giving me blisters anyway, he said, as the mouse and her babies scrambled inside the shoe. Made a perfect home for them. Thank you, they squeaked. George had to hop along the road now, but he didn't mind. As he hopped, he sang to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt is on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. He still doesn't look very smart. He doesn't even look very smart as he did last time. He's hopping. That does not look smart. George came to a campsite. Beside a tent stood a fox who was crying. What's the matter? Asked George. It's my sleeping bag, said the fox. I dropped it in a puddle. I wish I had a warm, dry sleeping bag. Cheer up, said George, and he took off one of his socks with diamonds up the sides. It was tickling my toes anyway, he said, and the fox snuggled into it. It made a very fine sleeping bag. Thank you, said the fox. George hopped on, singing to himself. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt is on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is asleep, is a bed for a fox. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. He's not the smartest giant in town. George came to a big squelchy bog. Beside the bog stood a dog who was howling. What's the matter? Asked George. It's the bog, said the dog. I need to get across, but I keep getting stuck in the mud. I wish there was a safe dry path. What do you think he's going to use? Belt. Let's see. Cheer up, said George, and he took off his smart new belt. You're right. I was squishing my tummy anyway, he said, as he laid it down over the bog. It made a path. Thank you, said the dog. The wind started to blow, but George didn't mind. He hopped, singing to himself, a tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirts are on a boat for a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. My belt helped a dog who was crossing a bog, but my trousers are falling down. I'm the coldest giant in town. Suddenly George felt sad and shivery and not at all smart. He stood on one foot and thought, I have to go back to the shop and buy some more clothes, he decided. He turned round and hopped all the way to the shop. It's funny. But when he got there, it was closed. Oh no, cried George. He sank down into the doorstep and a tear ran down his nose. He felt as sad as all the animals he had meant to on his way home. Then out of the corner of his eye he saw a bag with something familiar poking out of the top. George took a closer look. My gown, he yelled, my dear old and sandals. George put them on. They felt wonderfully comfortable. I'm the coziest giant in town, he cried. He danced back home along the road. Outside his front door stood all the animals he had helped. They were carrying an enormous present. Come on, George, they said, open it. George the ribbon. Inside was a beautiful gold paper crown and a card. Look inside the card, George, said the animals. George put the crown on his head and opened the card. Inside it said, your tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. Your shirt's on a boat for as they sail for a goat. Your shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of your socks is the bed for a fox. Your belt helped a dog who was crossing a bog. So here is a very special, very fine crown to go with your sandals and gown for the kindest giant in town. The end. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Bye.